Hello everyone, welcome to the Bflycrochet YouTube channel. My name is Julie and I live in the Montreal area in the province of Quebec in Canada. For today's video, I would like to share what I've been making in 2021. I did a lot of things, and one of them was obviously this channel that have been made since July, but I would like to share more about how much I've made each categories of things, and also I want to see if next year I will make, in 2022 I will make more and everything, just to see, have a baseline and see what we're at. So I do have my notes here and I'm ready to share everything that I've made. I've completed a total of 17 projects in 2021. I think it's pretty amazing because I'm so good at casting on new things, but so bad at finishing them. So that was one of my goals by doing a YouTube channel, is that I can complete more stuff and be there and have more knitted or crocheted items. So first, let's talk about socks. So I start knitting socks in 2020, and on that year I've only knit 2 pairs of socks. And in 2021 I've made 6 pairs of socks. 2 are gifts, so one for my mother and the other one for my nephew, and 4 pairs for me. So I'm so glad I have 4 new pairs of socks that I really love and that I'm happy to wear, and that my daughters always steal for me, but it's okay. So I'm planning on doing more socks because I like knit socks, and really they are the best. So I want to knit more socks, that's for sure. For garment, I've knit 4 garments in a year, which is pretty amazing, since the fact that I've only knit 1 garment before that, and that's all. I have never wear any garment, so I'm pretty amazing for my we can say first year knitting garment that I have do 4. So I've did my summer sorrel that I loved. I love this sweater. I have also made my cable crush hoodie that I've finished on December 31st, so I'm pretty happy with that. I also did make an anchor sweater, which was my first sweater, raglan sweater or top down sweater ever, and I love it. So I'm pretty happy with it, and now I'm addicted. I always want to knit sweaters. And the last one was my autumn tweed pullover. This one was my first color work of anything, any project. It was my first one. I've learned my lessons since that. I know that I really crocheted tighter when it's color work, so I really need to increase my stitches, and yeah, I need to so it was really a learning lessons for me to do that. We'll say tote. By tote I mean float tote. I love this project. This is from Natty Natty, and from Needy Natty. Sorry, I messed up her name. So Natalie, she's amazing. She's so funny. I will keep her links down below. She's amazing, and she had a design that I love. That is a float tote, which is a crochet tote with an insert with little buckets to put your yarn in there. So I have knit 2 skein, 3 skein, a 5 skein that are her project, and I've been modifying the pattern so that I can do. I have made a 4 skein, so those are the 4 that I've done, and I've started. I went for 6 skein of yarn, but it's not done yet. It's in my whip pile. In fact, not a whip pile, it's hibernating stuff. I will talk about that a little bit later. So I have a 2 skein, a 3 skein, a 4 skein, and a 5 skein point. And I use them all. I have three that are already been well used now, that are have project in them, and I have one that is still left store, so that I can use otherwise. I have knit one yarn cozy. This is also a pattern from Nitty Natty, and what I'm doing is that I'm all my leftovers from project, from my shawl, or my in this case it was my summer sorrel, I'm knitting yarn cozy with them, and I love that because when I have a project that I do put it in a project bag, not in my tote. Now my yarn just stay in place, especially when I'm doing socks. So I love that. I have one. I want to knit a few more this year, and I always have a bag with yarn and with everything that is needed to do some yarn cozy, because I love it. The one that I've made was 100 gram, but Natalie also has a pattern for 50 gram and 20 grams mini, if you prefer. And I love that, and I want to knit all the sizes, be sure everything want to be there. I've knit one shawl that is my slip extravaganza from Stephen West, and I love this pattern. I love the colors, I love it, and it's big and can wrap. I like, because in my daytime job it's often really cold in my office, so I just can wrap in there, and I love it, and I'm warm and everything. So I love that. This was the Stephen West Mystery Knit Along in October of 2020, but I did start during the knit along, but I finished it in September of 2021, and I've started this year mystery shawl. I've not finished it yet. It's a little bit on the hibernating side, but I will take it back. But I love it, and I'm planning on doing this year and mystery knit along also, because I'm addicted. I like Stephen West pattern. He always bring me out of my box. So I'm so conventional, but he is bring me, and I love it. And yeah, that's pretty cool. And the thing that probably I'm the most proud of is I've done one design, which is this one. This is Benji the Bunny with long hair. I really love it. So here's the back. So I really love it. So this is my first design, and I'm planning on releasing some more amigurumi. I really like designing, and I want to continue in that journey. So that was a total of the 17 things that I've done in 2021. Now let's talk about whips. So what did I bring in 2022? So I'm bringing 9 whips, and I'm not counting the bigger whips, which is the scrappy blanket that I'm making for my kids or for the family and stuff. So I'm just talking about the same categories that I've made. So I do have 4 pairs of socks. One for my godson, one for my husband. Pattern socks. That was the first thing that I was planning on doing. This is my first pattern socks, and another socks for myself. So those are the one that I'm keeping, and I will continue to do in the next year. I do also have 3 garments. So I have my peekaboo skirt from Tweed. I do have a sweater scarf. And what else? What is the other one? I don't remember. But I also have one other one. So I will finish those. I also have one shawl, which is the Stephen West, Mystery Knit Along for 2021. So yeah, that's all the whips that I'm making. I remember my other sweater is my camisole that I'm knitting. So those are my whips, and I'm planning on finishing those for sure, casting on new stuff. So my plan for 2022 is knit some garment because I'm not just addicted to it, and I will try to make garments as gifts. Gifts for, I'm planning one for my my mother, one for my husband and my son, and also a few for my daughter because she is addicted. So yeah, that's it. I will love to do more socks, do more pattern socks. So that's the thing, and I want to release few designs over the next month, and I would like to just increase more design and do it more in my day-to-day time. So yeah, that's what I'm planning to do. So we'll see. I would like to see. So I'm keeping those notes, and we'll see in 2022. And I would love to compare both years to see what we're at. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments, please share them in the comment section down below. And if you, while you are there, if you would like to subscribe, I will really appreciate it. So until next time, happy making. Bye.